Alright guys, Jamie back here for yet another Coca-Cola OSL cast back from 2001, and it's going to be round of 8 Group B, Coca-Cola OSL round of 8 day 1 Group B game 2, which is going to be between IntoTheRain versus Boxer. I think this is going to be a very entertaining match. Two very high level players. IntoTheRain, let me just see. IntoTheRain so far have I cast any IntoTheRain yet? Nope. No, actually I know. So the two most recent games IntoTheRain has actually won. One against the Char and one against the Zerg. So he's not looking terrible. He didn't look terrible versus Marine. But we'll see. Boxer though is going to be a tough opponent to definitely take down. Don't get me wrong. So we'll see how he can take down Boxer. Now I'm going to be rooting for Boxer because of oh, he's Boxer, you know. It's kind of hard not to root for the guy. But the Emperor himself will be going against this Protoss, so we'll see. IntoTheRain may be looking like the underdog here, but we'll definitely see. So I'm just hoping what the map will be. If I'm not mistaken, for every day they map rotate. There's 4 maps, so they play 4 games per day. So what I'm assuming is that they play each game, like they play 4 games a day. So I believe that game they play one of each map, if that makes any sense to you guys. But okay then. Okay. So IntoTheRain so far. Let me tell you guys what this guy is like right now. IntoTheRain went 2-1, just like Boxer did in his group. So that will be IntoTheRain, of course. 23. So this guy is 35. Ooh, he's 35 years old now. Wow. And Boxer's 22. He's actually on the older side too, of course. Now Boxer's 34 then, or something like around that age. So these guys are actually older, but Boxer though looking like the legend himself right there. Interesting haircut, of course, back in 2001. And they're talking about Protoss right now. The Korean company is Protoss, something like that. But yeah, IntoTheRain. I'm trying to remember his game versus Isaac. No, actually, no, that's not even a good game, because that IntoTheRain versus Isaac was a PvP that was just actually that. If you actually want a good IntoTheRain game, like that is back from the Group D tiebreaks matches. That's actually an entertaining game to watch. Isaac actually, Isaac, if you guys haven't actually referenced that, I thought that was actually going to be a PvZ, but that actually ended up being a PvP, because apparently Isaac is the weirdest player ever. He decides to go PvP, ZVZ, and then ZVT. I don't know why, but apparently he likes his mirror matchups. And the map, okay, so it will be Ragnarok 4 on this. Now, Boxer, again, has a pretty ridiculous record on this map, as he's really only played, like, Ragnarok. He got ridiculous. I believe every single match from round of 16 was on this map for Boxer. Ragnarok. Actually, hold on. No, I'm sorry. One was a Neo Legacy of Char, which is going to be his third favorite map, so he did lose that. But the 2 games that he has played on this map, he has won. Granted, they are TVZs. But Boxer knows this map. He's played a decent amount of games on this so far in the tournament itself, and who knows how much practice he's put into it. Protoss is, though, you know, we'll see. I haven't actually seen too many Protoss versus Terrans, actually. I've casted 2 of them? No, I'm looking for reach. So apparently I've casted 2 of them. No, I've casted like maybe like 4 or 5 of them. I just don't remember how I don't remember how Terran versus Protoss works. This era. I know how it works modern day, where Protoss will take a lot of extensions, but we'll see, because Ragnarok is going to be, I feel like there's going to be a lot of one-basing, where the, okay, no, it's coming back to me. 2001 era Terran versus Protoss was like, Protoss had is like a weird unit comp. It's like, it's gateway units with like Reavers, and then Terran will go like everything. Like you'll see a lot more bio than you see in regular day. Terran versus Protoss, and while what I've seen is a little bit more influence on the map choice too, because the games that I'm starting to recall from memory are one from Neo Valhalla, which is an island, is a semi-island based map. So you're not gonna, it's not the mechanics of the game is gonna lead to more one-based play, and the style of play is way different. But I think the same premise still goes. You know, we might just see one-basing, and we might see Boxer going for more of a biomech-esque build. I mean, he'll throw vultures in there. That's what I've seen. Not Boxer specifically, because Boxer, I've only seen Boxer's Terran versus Zerg, so I don't know actually how. This is the first Boxer versus Protoss match I've seen ever in 2001 at least. So we'll see again how that will affect his play. And looking at he's playing Into the Rain. Into the Rain, he was 2-1 in his own group. I'm just looking back at his match history. He has beat. I mean, he's not terrible against Terrans. I mean, I'm looking at his match history. I mean, yeah, he's won every time against Terran that he's played, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, every time he's gone up against the Terran right now, Into the Rain has won. So this guy's Terran versus Protoss is actually really strong right now. Again, he's going against Boxer, so I bet the further I'm looking into this, the more excited I am about this match right now. Boxer needs to change his haircut. He really does. I won't lie. He needs to change his haircut. But he's in his uniform. I just wonder when these uniforms stop existing. Maybe it was when MSNBC finished, maybe. But okay, on the left you do have Into the Rain, and on the right you have Boxer. Alright guys, we're getting ready to get into our match right here. Let's view it. Let's go over it. Alright. Looks like we will have Protoss music for this game. And Libial in the bottom left-hand corner as our purple Protoss. It will be Into the Rain. Purple Protoss, solid color. And in the top left as our yellow Terran, it will be Boxer. Not Bowser. So Bowser by accident. Alright. So, with that, these are going to be vertical positions, so what this map can be, we could even see mech, yeah. The Korean commentator just said it, but you could see mech. I still think you're going to see a weird unit composition from Terran. I still think there might be some bio in the mix. But this might be the first time I'm ever going to see Terran versus Protoss on this map. While Mech is going to be viable, because what can happen is if Boxer spawns here, which he can bring his tanks down here and then siege up right behind this middle line. If he can get this position going on, if he can contain out here, he can start getting units over here and start shelling at this high ground. If he can get a dropship or something like that, it can be very annoying for Protoss to deal with, despite being on the low ground. Will we see that? Of course, that's yet to be founded, but it can be annoying. Of course, the same thing can be used for storms, though. I'm not sure if you saw, again, I heavily encourage, if you haven't seen IntoTheRain versus Isaac, the Group D tiebreak, the round 16 Group D tiebreak matches. You can get a high Templar in there and storm with the high ground, because you're gonna have a shuttle with you anyway when you're doing that. But it looks like it will be a meching build for the time being for Boxer right now. So disregard everything I said about this weird unit composition. Again, I'm influenced by Neo Valhalla because I haven't seen this this kind of style. So bear with me. I'm trying to learn a 12-year-old metagame. All the fun times, yes. Okay, so that will be, I think that might be tight, actually. We'll sell it tight, obviously. So yeah, it will probably be mech. Boxer's going to be teching to something, and we may just see standard IntoTheRain, maybe just go for like a 2-gate goon style, maybe 2-gate goon robo. I believe that's the old school build. Of course, I'm learning as you guys are learning, because that's how cool StarCraft is. And there goes down the factory. It could be Starport as well, but I doubt it. I honestly doubt it. It might just be a 2-fact. Boxer, you know what? I'm gonna stop second guessing myself, and I'm just gonna go. He's gonna go Goliath. No, I don't know. I really don't know. But the fact is that IntoTheRain has all this scouting information is so beautiful that he's in his main base right now. That's gonna help him prepare very well for what's coming. As it looks like it's just going to be a siege expand, if that's possible on this map, of course. And he's just trying to kill off that pro, but still just going around being very annoying at this time. Boxer will finally getting on his own scouting SCV. Apparently he's missed the goon, but Boxer's in trouble. Currently, he has no bunker right now. I mean, he can't run in, so I mean, Boxer will be safe for the time being. But once that depot goes down, he needs to get a tank out and fast. He might lose a couple of SCVs to keep that depot alive. Oh, that's getting really, really low. Boxer, what a fall! Korean commentators are screaming. I don't know what's happening. All right, so he will keep it alive because of the distance. So Boxer will be able to finally be able to hold this, but at the cost of losing some, economic damage being done, and IntoTheRain will leave with taking no damage at all. So Boxer just taking a little bit of a step behind from where he wants to be at this time. And he's gonna follow up aggression right here. Is that tank gonna be that tank could be in trouble? Boxer will pull it away, thankfully. And he's doing his best, but he may lose a couple more SCVs right here. This small push from IntoTheRain is actually not terrible at all. Boxer's doing his best to keep that depot alive. But those goons have found a really nice snug position where the tank's not firing at most of them. But 2 tanks are out now. This should hopefully be enough to thwart this push right here. At this time, this is where IntoTheRain's going to want to push back right here. He's not going to hope to do too much more. But continuing to put more SCVs. Crazy the amount of SCVs he's killed so far. Boxer is not looking in a super good position. Okay, so he's just going to do a 1-fact expand of how odd that is. Or no, a siege expand, okay. So this isn't bad at all. But again, he's going in here with more goons. Oh, he's killing off more SCVs. This is crazy, the damage that IntoTheRain is doing right now. And looks like IntoTheRain is going to fall with an expansion of his own self right now. So very good harass coming from IntoTheRain right here. And the crowd is like, what? What's going on? Boxer's not winning right now? Oh, no. Ew, he's going in with DTs. No expansion, excuse me. No, there's... Okay. That's so gimmicky from what IntoTheRain's doing right now. Just because if those DTs don't do anything, Boxer's like back in this game economically for sure. However, if the DTs can... Oh, he's already getting up engineering bay. Okay, so he may just be throwing up turrets anyway. IntoTheRain might be known for DTs as he's done it in his Isaac versus IntoTheRain game. DT is out, so that base is in a bit of trouble if he doesn't get up a turret there immediately, and get some units out there. That's a lot of siege tanks, but nothing. Boxer is just off a pure siege tank right now, and the DT has shown himself as he did slice at the depot. That might have been a mistake, as now Boxer will know that the DT is out. The DT's doing so much damage. It doesn't look. Oh! Did he fire his own depot for that? Did he fire his own? I think he fired his own depot to kill off the DT. Amazing with the splash damage. And it looks like the goons are gonna try to get in there. That's gonna be a mistake if he tries to get in there. Boxer will be safe again for the time being. So IntoTheRain's gonna have. It's interesting what he's going to be doing now. Of course, Boxer can just put up tanks on the high ground towards natural. Ooh, a poor control by IntoTheRain right there. Oh, the DT gets in despite the turret. Oh, he's going to start racking up some SCV kills right now. Of course, SCVs are unfair because they do not die from one hit from the DT. They do take two. But he may just target fire one of his own SCVs. Can he do it? The DT is just going to go in from the top left-hand corner. We'll be slicing at the refinery. You're going to do some damage right with that. It looks like IntoTheRain has expanded in the bottom right-hand corner at this time. That DT is still being a very big nuisance right now. And finally we'll clean it up. He must have just target fired. The refinery. I must assume at least. Boxer looking very serious at the time. Now what's the follow-up tech going to be? I'm going to be going into Robo right now. Still IntoTheRain's off two gateways right now. So we have mass siege tank from Boxer right now. Finally going to be establishing that expansion. Wow, this might be a kind of a slow opening. The reason for that is because you can't really do a super fast expansion. So Boxer kind of did what might be the safest build now to do it is kind of what you had to do at this map because it's so hard to take that expansion. I mean, even the transferring of SCV takes a while to actually get them all the way down there. So it looks like everything has been stabilized. Boxer has taken a good amount of economic damage, but the fact is that the DTs didn't do the damage that I felt like that it needed to do, because Boxer didn't really necessarily lose mining time because of it. If he attacked the natural expansion and delayed that for quite some time, that's probably been the more logical choice from IntoTheRain. Of course, he may have not known about that expansion at the time, but let's not be hypercritical. But so Boxer will now know that there is that expansion up here, and he's gonna have to figure out what the question is. What's Boxer's next step here? He might just do a 2-base timing. He may go for another third, but he does have a shuttle where he might be going for a storm drop, and that is completely out of focus. There we go. Up to 4 factories at this time, and things are looking pretty standard so far. Academy get up his comsat and everything, so now we just got to be interested in what the purpose of that shuttle is. It could be even for Reavers. Who knows? Oh, and Boxer's oh wait, does Boxer know about this bottom right? He had a vulture going down there, but now it's not going there. Gonna be checking at that 3 o'clock before he goes into the bottom right potentially. And there we go. So the Vulture is going to be on the bottom right-hand corner. There is the Protoss shuttle. What does it hold? It could be High Templar. It could be DTs. It could be Zealots. We'll have to find out. I'm very actually interested in what's in that shuttle right now. The shuttle is thinking about going over the natural. There might be turrets. It looks like turrets are already in position. Yes, there are. Boxer is in a very, very turtle mode right now off 2 base. And it looks like the Vulture has found the base in the bottom right-hand corner. So Boxer does know about that. The 4 o'clock position, 4 o'clock base right there. And gonna be putting up turrets just so no random crazy shenanigans vultures run in there. Alright. IntoTheRain is going to be going in the center of the map right here. Going to be trying to get that center map control, as Boxer has kind of forfeited map control for more of a defensive posture right now. And it's just only a matter of time before Boxer, it looks like he's going to be pushing out here momentarily. Just only a matter of time, of course. But where's the army of IntoTheRain right here while he's expanded a lot? I mean, what, 3 goons and 2 High Templar? He doesn't really have a high gateway count at this time, for sure. And the Vulture will get away despite trying to contain. Alright. Where? Okay, so the Vultures are coming out here. I hope IntoTheRain is going to be able to deal with this. And the High Templar are completely exposed. Oh! And they were not in the shuttle right now. And all those Vultures will just get away right here. And this is Boxer's amazing Vultures. Because they're doing their awesomeness. And the fact that they even just timed out 2 High Templar, that makes that totally fine. Very sloppy by IntoTheRain for not putting them into the shuttle, of course. As the Vultures wouldn't have been able to get them. More gateways are being thrown down right now. I mean, that's 3 right there, I believe. And he's going to be taking his 4th base here. It looks like Boxer's going to be hard pushing finally off this 2 base timing push. Still no armory upgraded, so it seems. He's going to be putting down his mines here. It looks like he's going to be trying to take that, maybe that 12. I would assume he's taking the 12. He may just be hard pushing, of course, too. No, he's hard pushing. Okay, then. This push for Boxer is going to look very scary. Oh, no. Oh, no. Boxer is going to... No, maybe he's gonna take the 9. This looks like he may just be thinking to take the 9 o'clock right now, of course. IntoTheRain is actually in a ton of trouble right now, though, because Boxer is situating himself in the center, very much like Neo Legacy of Char. You know, Boxer will take that center position, and then that's cutting the map in half, where he can start attacking those bottom right-hand bases. And he can be in a lot of trouble from the Vultures right here. I mean, he has an okay army, but I'm not really sure if it's going to be enough to go into mines without Arbiters. Gonna be tough. Especially with the amount of turrets up, because I don't think these maps are theoretically balanced for this matchup, because I believe you can put turrets and everything in the center of the map. Like, he can dictate how this army engages his army. As he's going to be putting in depots. Alright, he's just going to engage right here. This is not going to be pretty. Ooh, he's hallucinating the army. But that just means that his army is even smaller. Going to be storming 2 of the tanks right here. Nice spread on the tanks right here. Wow. Boxer has such a good spread. And that's suiciding of IntoTheRain's army right here. Everything just got decimated. We'll be coming from the east, excuse me. But not going to be able to do anything. That army is still there. And he's going to be free to take that 9 o'clock if he chooses to. IntoTheRain's in a ton of trouble. Boxer just playing it slow, playing it steady, and it looks like he has taken the 12. Oh my goodness. and continue factory correction. So Boxer is situating himself so perfectly here, and the fact is that it's very difficult for IntoTheRain to actually do anything, because he needs to do some kind of counter harass in order to kind of stop Terran, but I don't think he's doing that. Oh, that storm, perfect! Boxer being a little sloppy, keeping all those tanks jumped up together. But I don't think it matters. There's so many tanks here. He's going to be able to start just off the single ramp right here. It's going to be so difficult for him to engage right here. Can that High Templar get off the storm when it needs to be? No, it will be retreating back. And Boxer's just going to A-move in here. And IntoTheRain's in a ton of trouble right now. Boxer just being very powerful at this point in time. And that storm isn't going to accomplish anything. And this bottom right-hand base is going to be gone. And if you can make out the mini-map of the Fallout Natural of this base, I don't think there's a lot of mining going on over there. So this is a crucial base for IntoTheRain to maintain. And Boxer is double expanded behind all this pressure. And IntoTheRain is just like, what? The question is, where is the army of IntoTheRain? I mean, I don't know how far. I mean, we don't have a timer, of course, but really at this stage of the game, I would want to assume that IntoTheRain would actually have something to stop this play. But Boxer just going in here and just destroying everything. Boxer just outclassing IntoTheRain, I guess, here completely. Oh no. Okay then. And Boxer's just gonna finish up taking down this base right here. And I think we have some harass going on in that 9 o'clock. Yes, we do. But it looks like it will just get cleaned up by Boxer. I don't even know how those units got in there with that big yellow block at the entrance of that base. Maybe he dropped a shuttle or two in there, of course. But oh, he's in tank range of that Nexus, and with that base down, I think IntoTheRain's gonna have to GG momentarily, because I don't see how he can continue to fight Boxer at this time unless he just completely goes for it. Boxer playing this absolutely perfectly. Maybe a little rough of an early game, but does it really matter? Boxer doing so perfectly. Looks like we might have a carrier transition here. It may even be D-Webs, which is fascinating in its own right. We'll have D-Webs potentially if he's gonna with that many Corsair out. D-Web's very potential. Of course, generally use the Arbiter transition. We may have a storm drop here. The storm could be good. Super fast reaction by Boxer. I mean, he just went around that storm. Instant replay, which I had that ability to. But just wow. And he's just gonna amazing play. Even the drop to harass into enough. Oh, we may have the second round right here. The High Templar, will he get it done? No, he's just got to pick it up. And more tanks have arrived. And oh no. And IntoTheRain just playing very sloppy right now. He can't figure what to do right now. And it makes sense because Boxer is just completely is everywhere right now. I love how he's taken the 12 and he's never, I don't think he's mining from it. He has something at the 12, but I don't know what's up there. It looks like a command center, but I could be very wrong. And he just scanned it at that 6. This sneak expansion from IntoTheRain, will it go up? I don't think it will. With the siege tank range of 13, it's just going to be too much. And it looks like we're even going to have maybe vessels out finally. As of course, there haven't been arbiters here, so... This is a very one-sided game at this point. He's gonna try to figure out what he can do, but the High Templar, will he be able to be saved? He will get a storm, but apparently, again, he's using a hallucination right now, which is funny. Now, what will these Corsair accomplish? Okay, so he's mustered up an army right here. We'll see if he can try to engage. That army is looking so scary. That is something that the Protoss fleet does not want to engage at all. If you can de-web that up, then there is a potential for him to go in there and do the damage he needs to do. But it looks like that base has been canceled or killed off. I think it must have been canceled. So IntoTheRain is not really going off of any kind of economy at this base. He might be mining out his natural, but probably not for too much longer, as this game's been going on for quite some time. And I want to say IntoTheRain is going to be gearing up for de-webbing momentarily. It's just those Goliaths are just going to be so annoying to deal with. I want to see this engagement happen. I'm ready to scream. De-webs are going down all over the place, but I'm not sure if there's just too much surface area of Terran. He's going to go in here to see what he can do. He's going to hallucinate more goons in here. Oh no, the Corsair are just going in there, just dying, trying to de-web what they can, but the surface area of de-web is only hitting 1 or 2 tanks right now. Boxer spread is so good right now, continuing to hallucinate, trying to break through here, but is it going to be enough? Only going through the depot line, going to be more from an Archon here. Boxer is just in such a good entrenched position. This is not how you want to deal with this. IntoTheRain shaking his head at this time, and it looks like this is not pretty. This is not pretty for IntoTheRain fans at all. 4 Archon are here. They might be hallucinated, but we'll see if this is going to be able to do anything. Trying to do his best, going in here, but can he get the damage done? And no, they're just melting away. 4 more siege tanks sieging up at this time. Goons are falling all over the place, and IntoTheRain is just like GG. And yeah, he is sweaty, not happy, pissed off even. IntoTheRain, yeah, he's not happy. Boxer, congratulations. He will be 1-0 so far, so that will conclude day 1 at least so far. So Boxer will go on. Just to recap of what happened day 1, even though this isn't like a live cast or anything. Boxer, so we had Isaac versus Enough. Isaac came on top of that. We had Jidnom versus V Gundam. Gundam won that. Terran versus Zerg. Then we had a Terran versus Zerg again. And then we had Sync versus Yellow. Yellow won that. And then IntoTheRain versus Boxer. A Terran versus Protoss. A fun one at that. But Boxer did come up on top. It's hard pressed to see a Protoss die so quickly, but IntoTheRain, very dramatic there. And guys, thanks for watching. Jamie signing out. Have a great day, guys. It's been awesome to cast some Brood War. Peace.